Anthony Joshua's Madison Square Garden United States debut. It's in jeopardy for now. What's up, folks? Fred Richani, TSC, with some breaking news via Lance Pugmire. Wow. Jarrell Big Baby Miller, for those that don't know, failed a drug test, and it was revealed last night, Tuesday night, that he had failed for a banned substance called GW1516. Now, here's the crazy thing about Jarrell Big Baby Miller, was supposed to fight Anthony Joshua June 1st at MSG. This was a test conducted by VADA, which is a voluntary drug testing system. So I'm assuming that was part of their agreement. This was not a failed drug test by the commission. Well, the New York State Commission, found out that Miller failed the test, and they have refused to license him according to reports, which means we got about less than a couple months, and Anthony Joshua needs an opponent. Now, this is a huge fight for a number of reasons. As I mentioned before, this is Anthony Joshua's U.S. debut. The dude is selling out stadiums in the U.K. 80 freaking thousand people in Wembley Stadium like his name is British Bulldog and Bret Hart. But Madison Square Garden is a different animal. And I know a lot of people like myself are disappointed because he's not fighting Deontay Wilder. He's not fighting Tyson Fury. But he could be fighting Deontay Wilder very soon. Here's the thing. They wanted to give him kind of a tune-up fight before that fight, and with the Zone having a lot of money invested in Joshua, they said, let's bring him into the biggest market in the world. Makes sense. You put him against a guy that's beatable and Big Baby Miller, who can fight exciting, who talks a lot of trash. Great. What could possibly go wrong? Well, a drug test went wrong. Now, I'm not too familiar with GW1516, but from what I understand by the basic research I did on some forums and everything, it is a performance-enhancing drug. It is supposed to help with weight cutting as well. From what I understand, Big Baby Miller cuts a lot of weight to make heavyweight, which kind of says something maybe about his conditioning. And now the search is on for a new opponent for Anthony Joshua. And here's the thing, too. This fight's canceled. Anthony Joshua is still slated for June 1st. But is Anthony Joshua really going to risk his pristine record to fight somebody technically on short notice? On one hand, there's a big disadvantage to the opponent because they're fighting maybe the best heavyweight in the world. On the other hand, Anthony Joshua is taking a huge risk fighting probably what will be an unknown on June 1st. So they could reschedule it, but tickets have already been sold. There's already been a lot of hype, a lot of marketing dollars put into this, okay? Granted, we've seen in the past with drug test failures with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G that fights have been canceled in Vegas, and those fights obviously had a lot of money riding on them. So we'll see what happens, but very disappointed by this. You know, I was really starting to like Miller. You know, I believe he's also a former kickboxer as well and had a pretty good career in kickboxing and everything. So who knows how long he might be on ice for. But, folks, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this whole scandal, the situation? Who the hell would Anthony Joshua fight next if he's not going to fight Miller? Let me know. Leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this update, please like, share, take care. Don't forget to subscribe for more live updates. We'll have coverage of Crawford versus Khan this weekend. Until then, as always, folks, enjoy the fight.